Alright, so we're going to do a little breakdown of our gear, of what we take out hunting. So I'm going to start with my bow. I shoot a Vortex Experience. I haven't done anything fancy with it. I've got these vertical up and down pins. I have my GoPro mounted to my stabilizer. I use a Scotch release. I really like this release. Alright, so I shoot a 250 spine Apollo arrow with a 150 grain iron wheel wide with the bleeder blades. I have the Nockturnal X, which I like the they flash. I don't know if y'all will be able to see that or not, but it makes it super easy to find. It's like a little strobe. Let me move this out of the way. So that's my bow and arrows. For my pack, I have a little pack I got from Academy. I put my sticks on the side. You see I have the sticks here, and I'll put the other two here. I run the Shikar sticks. I really like them. This is what I use to pull my bow up. Super cheap. I don't like this one. I like the one Dan has. You'll see it in his review, but it's the same principle. For my saddle, I have the tethered Mantis. It's super easy. I'll get why I'm wearing in my gear in a second. This is the Cryptek gear, and I really like it for saddle hunting. For the pants, these pants have built-in knee pads. I'm not gonna take them out, but there's built-in knee pads right here. So these are the Shikar sticks locked onto the tree. These teeth will dig in to anything. So this is a tethered Predator platform. When I'm in the tree, I have this because a lot of the national forests you can't dig anything into the tree. It's just a little ratchet with these hooks on it, and I hang everything from it. Supposed to be wearing a lineman belt, but if I fall, you guys can laugh at me and call me an idiot. And this is my Shikar stick that I always run. I don't really use the platform anymore because Dan actually bought this for me for my birthday, and it drills right into the Shikar stick. You just stand on it. So if I swing, what?
Move that foot so I can see the slanted platform. The Monarch. Right there with daisy chains.
So you can see on the Shikar sticks, here is the hammer steel daisy chain and Sarin ratchets. I'm doing this the most difficult way possible. I'm just gonna hang here and show y'all. So these are super lightweight and they're really long. So you can see I wrap it around the tree twice. And I have these little bungees on the end, and it makes it really easy to fling it around the bigger trees and lock it in. For my rangefinder, I have a little halo, and it adjusts for the angle also, and it's an instant readout as soon as you click the button. I like it a lot. But that's pretty much all I take out with me is the sticks. With my 4 sticks, I can get about, I take pretty big steps. So this is normally where I'll have it. So it'll be, the top of the will be at my shoulder. And another thing, when I have the lineman's belt on, these have knee pads in it. So if I can't get my foot that high, I put my knee up here. And I'll get up like that. Another reason why I really like these these pants. But that's what I take out of the woods, and yeah, we'll get Dan to give you his more in-depth, I'm sure, review.
What's going on, y'all? Going to give you a little rundown of what I use. I'm kind of a gear geek, so James has told me I'm only allowed so much time to do this. I'm going to be quick about it, try to be anyways. This is essentially what I go out into the stand with, plus minus a few things based on temperature and everything. First we'll go over my pack. I'm running a Horn Hunter. It's the full curl light. I like it. There's a plus minus to it, you know, a few cons here and there, but for the most part, there's almost all pros. It has a bunch of storage in it throughout it. It mounts onto that pack there through all the buckles you'll see here. There's quite a few of them, which is almost overwhelming. That's probably one of the biggest cons I have for it, is so many straps. But other than that, it's done me well for all of my gear, of course. Keep all my grunts and everything separate, and they have side packs, and inside those they have even more pockets. On the bottom here I have a Dole's gear hoist. I absolutely love it. I've wrapped it in stealth strips just to keep it from thumping and letting this loose, and if it hits, if I accidentally let it loose, it doesn't make any clanking sound. I wouldn't trade that thing for the world. What I have for my bow, I run a Matthews DXR 31.5. I have it at 70 pounds, 30-inch draw. I have an old True Ball release. I've had this thing, heck, for 10 years, and it's done me well so far as index style release. For the sight for it, I have option Archery's sight. It's a fixed pin and also a single pin. It's the option 4. Folds out, and it's kept on there by magnets. As you saw, it's pretty hard to adjust through here to open and close, which is great. Don't have to worry about it opening or closing when I'm not ready for it. Sits like that. It's built-in level on there. What I'm shooting for an arrow, I am running the Sirius Apollo's 250 spine. I have this cut at 30 inches. It's got a 100 grain insert. The head I'm running on here is the Iron Will single bevel. It's a bleeder on there. It's a 200 grain head, and I absolutely love it. This arrow just went through a doe, actually a complete pass through. She didn't even know it hit her. She only went 10 yards, right about, and laid down. It's a absolute great arrow. So you'll see a little damage on the head. That's because we found out in Arkansas is if you get an inch into the dirt, it's just pure stone. That's all that's running out here. And any other time, any other state I've hunted, they've been absolutely amazing. Single bevels, of course. I know there's a lot of hype behind them, but I'm a believer in them. I've never had them fail on me. I shot the Iron Will wides last year, the Vented series, and I also love them, and I won't go away from Iron Will. I'm running the Matthews quiver on there, just a stock quiver. Zinger fletchings, I have a 4-fin 6-degree offset on there. So far I love them. I glued them on there. I know they're supposed to pop off and mark where the deer is left. As you see, I don't have a knock in this one because I am shooting the Nockturnal X, which I can't say I've used them for 10 years now, or around there. Can't say I've been impressed with the quality recently. This is what they originally turned out as, and the color is amazing. They're bright, they stay in here awesome, but almost every deer I've shot recently, they've either exploded or broken off in some sort of way, and they pop out pretty easy. You can just pull them out there. James actually has my camera in his hand right now. That's what we're filming this with. But this, just got this year. It's the Lone Wolf pocket arm. I absolutely love this arm. The adjustment is through here. You tighten down into the tree, and then you have a leveling bubble on top of it. And that thing is awesome. Recorded a couple of our hunts, as you'll see here, video coming up. On it I have a Manfrotto Be-Free head. It's nice and fluid, as you see, like this. Multiple adjustments. The only takeaway I have from it is the length of the handle. I wish it was a little shorter. I have some Amazon or Best Buy, I think it was, just remote. Makes life 10 times easier than trying to find the remote or the camera buttons. This thing just easy on, easy off, plugs right into the camera. And I really like the setup so far this year. As you see, it folds in super tight. I can pack it away really easy. And and it sets up super easy. For my gear that I'm wearing, my outer layers, I normally wear a Leafy suit outside. I'm a believer in a Leafy suit for some reason. It's just never failed me. I don't feel like I get picked off as much. I don't have my top on right now, but it's just off Amazon, like 30 bucks for them. What I have here is a SITKA Fanatic jacket. I absolutely love this. For years, I was getting cold. I'd buy a Walmart, you know, layer up, as everybody said. This year, last year, been cold years, and we've been hunting states in the north, so they've been awesome. I don't have any negatives so far that I can think of from this. Maybe water sits in it. When it rains, it soaks up, but you have your own muff here. It's a built-in hand muff. It's got pockets, it has one inside of it, has another one for a grunt tube, they say. You can attach right there and you can go through the sound. It's nice for bow hunting also. They take the fur away, or the, I can't think of the name of it, but the wool, essentially. It is windproof, so that is pretty big when we hunt Kansas, and then Arkansas we find out can get pretty windy. I'm running the Stratus bibs, and they've been great also. Great wind stopper. For my sticks, I'm running the Shakar stick. This is a 22-inch stick. The aider I have attached to it is an Amsteel aider, got 20 inches. I have 8-foot daisy chains around them. This stick is awesome. I am running for my platform and an added stick, the one stick from Eastern Woods Outdoors. Love it so far. It's the first year I've used it. I had the original clip that they Genesis 3D printing makes clipped into it, but I broke it. I stepped on it, and that's my fault. The platform I used to use, I still have, I don't think I'll get rid of it, is the tethered Predator platform. Jeez. I customized it myself, painted out. So I just took a sponge, dipped in different paints, and it seems to work pretty well. I didn't like the silver regular coating of it. I don't know if it's just a mental thing or whatever. I will say for like Kansas, where the trees are not straight at all, this platform definitely does better than the one stick. I will say that thing I will take everywhere with me. The one stick is great for straight trees here in Arkansas and Michigan and anywhere else with straight trees. Absolutely love it. I have just a lot of public land. I mean, we only hunt pretty much all public land. A lot of the public land areas, you can't screw into the trees or damage the trees whatsoever. So we run these gear holders. They're off Amazon. The saddle I'm using this year is a Cruiser Archon, and I am absolutely in love with the saddle. It's a dual panel saddle, or double panel, whatever you want to call it. But this thing they built it, doesn't give me any hip pinch. We've hunted 14 days in a row. Every day's been an all-day sit, and this thing I have yet to have any hip pinch. It's adjustable through the backside here. You can adjust it super easy. I absolutely love it. I don't run the leg straps through it. I don't see the purpose of it. I think it's big enough to where it encompasses, I guess my bottom, to where it doesn't move at all. On the side here, I have the stick clips from Genesis 3D printing. I absolutely love them so far. They've been good for me. Going up the tree, instead of trying to hold them or put them on my pack, I put one on each side. And then I have, of course, Cruiser's pack here, their saddle pack. And then this thing, all you do is you can either push it up, pull it off, or you can pull them straight out, which unclips them, or you can pull the entire clip up if you choose to. It hooks right into the molly on the outside of the saddle. The adjustable bridge on here also helps a lot, although the Prusik, I don't like Prusiks at all. I'd rather not deal with them. They tighten up, move around, it gets cold, and they move around, and that's my opinion of them. Freezing rain, hunting Michigan, I've had them slip or move around. I don't like it at all. I'm going to go up the one stick just to show you how stable this platform is and how much I love it. I know I don't have a lineman's rope. I'm sorry, it's up there. I don't run a lineman rope a lot, and I know it's unsafe, but I choose not to carry the extra weight with me.
I tell him to run one.
Yeah, James is all about one. He hates aiders. I love them. I think they're a huge benefit, but he gets as high as I do sometimes.
Knee pad boy.
Yeah. You see I have an Oplex 8mm rope up here, and I'll bring it down once I get done here. And I have the Kong duck attached to it with a Kong carabiner. Platform doesn't move, the one stick doesn't move at all. I can do side pressure any which way, as you can see that, and that's as easy as it is.
Hey, false will get more views.
But if y'all could like and subscribe to the channel, we'd really appreciate it. We're trying to grow as a channel, and we're getting going here. So thank y'all, and y'all have a good day now.
Yep, everything will be linked in the description.